work that I try to do every day is finding what the extra awesomeness is that each person brings to the table, right? Like what they bring to their role that you don't see on a resume, you don't see on a CV. And I'm really curious for the two of you, there are one or two words about you and how you show up that we wouldn't see on a resume that impact the way you are in the world. What might they be?
Oh, what a thoughtful question. For me, I know creative is in there somewhere. I'll give you a very recent example. In the early days of us hosting CultureCon, but I know I had a lot of imposter syndrome when I felt like I needed to be up on stage, being concerned that I was being thought of as an expert in certain areas where I knew I didn't have deep expertise. And so I would get overly kind of anxious and paranoid if I felt like I was up there performing as somebody that I wasn't. And it wasn't until Zach and I kind of stumbled upon this way for us to bring our own creative play and autonomy into our conferences, which was, Natasha, if you've ever had to suffer through our ridiculous welcome videos that you have to watch.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
Love them.
They're ridiculous. Oftentimes they have nothing to do with the context of the conference or culture as a whole. But for Zach and I, it just felt like, one, we have so much fun making those videos because we can be silly and dumb and not take ourselves too seriously. But then being able to like show that to our audience as the first thing they really witness as part of the conference experience, selfishly for Nick and Zach, that like just all of a sudden makes us feel at home and comfortable. It's like if we can infuse this idea that we don't have to be performative and we can just be silly in our genuine selves. Like for Zach and I, it's only in service to us to feel like we can be comfortable at our own conferences. Now we can't do a conference without it because we're like, we need this. This is like medicine for us. But just, yeah, that ability to bring play and creativity into your work, for me personally, that's critical. Because if I'm not doing that, then that's where I start to feel a little bit squirrely.
Totally agree with Nick. Like that is how we roll. Like we have to be able to do that to be authentic. And the words that came to mind for me were authenticity and humor. I think both Nick and myself, like what you see is what you get. And I feel like that is with you too, Natasha. Like you're so authentic. I realized that like in our first conversation, and I can talk to other people that are just like themselves. It's just better. You can have a conversation that means a lot more. The other one is humor. I think since I was a little kid, I don't know if I used it as like a coping mechanism for people pleasing or what it is, but I love, trying to make people laugh and having fun. So kind of into that playfulness that Nick was talking about. Yeah, I love the humor aspect of things. And if I can get on stage and get people laughing, like all my nerves go away. Usually they're laughing at Nick and myself, but in a playful way. So